Okay, so welcome back to part 8.
From our neighbor Alpha Centauri to the distant shores of Arendelle,
Also, if you hear something in
some
the background,
28
it's my
billion light
dog.
years away, our universe remains a vast and mysterious tapestry. And our solar system? But a single thread. Our planet Earth? A speck of fiber. And we who inhabit it? So many atoms. This has been Moses Murphy at Caledon University. I hope you have enjoyed your journey through space, the majestic tapestry.
I thought that would wake her up for sure.
You did? Dude, your voice is like a velvet snuggie.
Where am I?
She's up. I'll go get some hot chocolate ready.
Okay, so, oh god, my head last night is a blur, and some of it probably didn't happen exactly as I remember it. Thankfully, everybody was probably too high to remember Max Caulfield, quasi-famous photographer, talking to herself in a mirror in the middle of the Abrax house. I thought maybe Chloe was in danger in the basement, something about a sledgehammer, and I ran down to her in a panic. She was fine, but I wasn't. I really spilled my guts to her, and it wasn't even the drugs talking. I saw her die in the fire. She came all this way, looking for my help, and I don't even know if I can keep her safe. It's so easy to look at Chloe's life and decide that she's better off without me, but Chloe doesn't see it that way. I know that she believes in me, but I think I really wanted to hear how much she believes in us. It felt like everything was going so well until, wait, the skeleton in the basement, that was real, wasn't it? Fuck. I always thought Owen was desperate to get rid of the building because it stood in the way of his plans to the school. But does he know about the body? Does Reggie? Does the person who wrote that graffiti on the side of the Arabax house? And wait, how did we even get out of there? Chloe must have called Moses. I should see what they've been up to since their heads are probably screwed on better than mine. At least I sure hope so. We're running out of time. Okay, group text activated. Max, if you see this, drink some water and come find us in Moses' office. Chloe has told me about your adventure at the Arabax house. Get some rest. We'll see what we can put together while you recover. Okay, find another whiteboard. Wheeling it back now. Just past the kitchen area. You want coffee? No thanks. I have hot chocolate here. If you don't mind the indignity of heating water in the microwave. Why the fuck would I mind that? Note to future us. Tell Max the red marker story. It wasn't that funny. Don't listen to him, Max. We laughed for like 3 straight minutes about it. We haven't slept. We're probably delirious. I can see you laughing about it again.
So, is Max's magical mystery tour finally over?
Ugh, I feel like I could sleep for a month.
And? What's the verdict, Alice?
I think my daily double shot Americano is enough chemical enhancement for me.
Understood. It's plenty trippy being inside your mind as it is.
Did I sleep here all night?
Yep. Moses and I found you the chillest spot in the building while we kept working in his office.
The fire! Ugh! It's today. Unless, did we stop it?
Negatory. Moses and I have been at it all night. There's a lot we need to catch you up on. But one thing's for sure. The fire has shifted, but it hasn't gone away.
Last night. The body. The sledgehammer, was all of that real?
Afraid so. The human sacrifice part was just a gag, but there's some seriously fucked up shit going down in that basement.
And we're no closer to solving anything.
All the secrets, my ass. When I saw these photos down there, I was so sure it was the key to everything. But Moses and I have been poring over them all night. It's just some old Mabon party. Everyone's wearing masks. And one of those photos is too blurry to see much of anything. Hey, maybe you could zip into one of them real quick and find out what's going on?
My power doesn't work that way. Even if it did, I don't know. Maybe Safi was right. Am I just making everything worse?
No, are you kidding? Look how much we learned already. We're so close, we just need that one missing piece. Hey, I have an idea. Let's take advantage of your mushy brain. I'll throw you some topics, and you tell me what you think.
Go for it.
I know Safi is your friend, but...
Safi can be volatile. I know, but she wouldn't do anything to hurt innocent people. Especially now that she knows about the fire.
You're a good friend. Better than she deserves. Do you think there are any suspects we haven't been thinking of?
It could still be anyone. Hell, Moses almost set his office on fire 2 days ago. There's no way to know.
At least there's still time.
Last night is still pretty jumbled up in my head. I know I went to a dark place by myself for a while. And then a really dark place when we saw that body. But somewhere in the middle there, when I saw you in the basement, I felt filled up with so much joy and gratitude. I'm not sure if I managed to get those words out so clearly last night. So I wanted to make sure to say it today.
I feel the same way. Even without the benefit of the freaky fruit punch.
That punch must be working through my system. I'm still hearing things.
No. I can hear it too. It sounds like a party. Max? What's happening?
I don't know. Are you seeing this?
You bet your fucking ass I am. Holy shit! Is this what your power looks like? Max Caulfield. Laser light spectacular.
I don't know what I'm doing. I've never done this before.
Well, hey. Let's find out together. This is incredible.
Did that camera just go off? Put that shit away. This is a joke, right? Dude, wake up! Wake up!
Fuck you. This is your fault.
Oh god, this is real? He's dead. He's fucking dead. Should someone call the cops?
Who's dead?
What? That some asshole townie killed himself with our dagger because he was high on our drugs? Lock the
Yeah,
door!
probably wouldn't work like
No
the
one is
best
going
for you.
anywhere!
Hey man, senior members only.
Holy shit, it's real. These college kids are nuts, man. Real Illuminati type shit. Just stay cool. Stay cool.
I don't even know if that guy was a member. Never seen him in my life.
These fucking masks.
Who are they talking to? The person taking the photo?
I ready the ceremonial dagger for the blood offering.
So,
With
like,
love and gratitude,
what
we
is the
offer
Arbox
this
for this,
sacrifice
or whatever the fuck you
upon
call
the
it?
Maybach
Is it
altar.
just like, it's not
No way.
like, do you know, like, what's it? Because obviously this game is based in America. American colleges have like sororities and shit like that. Is this just upfront sorority, but behind the scenes it's actually a fucking cult?
They're about to kill this guy.
But then again,
Let
like,
you in.
sororities kind of give me that
Someone get him outta
cult
here.
impression.
Bro, you're supposed to just take one sip, not gulp it down.
Epic.
Imagine if you drank that much of the nightmare juice. Actually, don't.
I offer my final testament to this cardboard camera. Let it bear witness to this great sacrifice. I have obtained the ceremonial dagger. The blood sacrifice was insufficient. The offering will not be accepted. My own blood is pure and will satisfy the rite. It is why I'm here. It is why I was always here.
Holy shit. That was... terrifying. Seeing and hearing the dead guy's last moments. That poor kid. Sneaks into a party, drinks the punch, loses his shit.
Seems all too relatable right now.
Except they weren't fucking around back then. Real knife, real blood, and they ended up with a real human sacrifice.
So they covered it up. And now, decades later, what? What does any of it have to do with the fire?
I'm still really struggling on how to piece all this together.
There was something else. In the Hall of Secrets. A record number from the archives. Moses was going to try to pull it.
All right, is Max ready for some... What am I looking at?
Dude, I don't fucking know.
When all this is done, you and I are gonna need a whole battery of testing.
You're on. Did the archive number turn up anything interesting?
In a sense. When I got there, it had already been checked out. Max, why would Vin want to pull these exact files from the archives yesterday?
Sophie. She was impersonating Owen. I saw her ask Vin for a document from the archive.
Damn, Max. Look at those synapses firing again.
So Sophie knows something related to these photos. But she was still poking around the Abraxas house last night. What does that tell us?
Not a damn thing. And we still don't know how any of it connects to that original fire. Or my bro-tester friends.
And here's some more disturbing news. I walked by the chem lab this morning. Someone had broken in there. I alerted security and I locked away the most flammable solutions I could find, but whoever it was now has a powerful fire starter.
What do we do?
I suggest we all review the evidence, then reconvene to share our thoughts.
Let's see what Professor Murphy has been up to.
So, all campus security noticed Caledon Security is aware of a planned protest on campus this afternoon. Due to the potential threat to student safety, we are stationing additional security personnel around campus and restricting access to academic buildings. We are also coordinating with local Lakeport Police and the department to provide additional support. We are aware that some students have made plans to break into the buildings in order to watch the protest and recommend for your safety that all students avoid campus buildings until after the protest is finished. Any student caught breaking into school buildings will be subject to disciplinary action. Thank you for helping us keep Caledon safe.
I thought Moses was just being a mad scientist when he said the photo was reacting to what we were doing. So we know the fire has changed, but does it tell us anything we can use?
No. Only that right now, it's definitely still happening.
Could the fire come from somewhere totally unexpected? What else is going on at Caledon? It's bad enough fighting Abraxas, the protesters, and the administration without also battling the unseasonably dry weather.
So, warning: extreme fire alert issued for Lakeport County. Until warning is lifted, avoid open flames, fireworks, tossing cigarettes, or any flames in high vegetated areas. LCFD. I feel like that's probably a bit obvious.
I'm glad they're taking the threat seriously, but do they really need to shut off the water lines?
To all students, your Caledon facilities and Caledon security teams are working together to prepare for a possible protest march on campus today. Please note, lower campus and observatory buildings are being reinforced against possible damage. All students are asked to avoid congregating in the area of these buildings. If necessary, a shelter-in-place warning will be issued to students via the university alert system. In addition, the following precautions are being taken: increased Caledon security presence, Lakeport PD and FD on alert. Electricity will be suspended in some areas to decrease blackout risks. Water lines will be closed in some areas to decrease damage risks. Please remain alternate to further updates. Thank you for helping to keep Caledon safe.
No forced entry means it was someone with the right keycard or someone impersonating them. Either way, this is really bad.
The incident reported break-in to half of school materials, location Chem Lab Observatory. The details are unknown. Quantities of chemical solutions, possibly crucifer or flammable. No signs of forced entry.
Moses really loves that flame-throwing kettle. It doesn't make him a suspect, but I imagine he's feeling some guilt about it now.
Moses Murphy continuing to use unsafe and unauthorized equipment in university offices, resulting in multiple smoke alarms and evacuations from the building. Sorry, Moses, but you gotta get rid of that damn kettle.
Between Reggie's actions last night and that poor kid, I just know Abraxas has to be connected to the fire. There's something in the archive that Abraxas wanted to keep secret, Owen wanted to destroy, and Safi wanted to find. It must be important.
Seems to be a lot of
Finn has
information
his
out
entire
there.
future tied to Yasmin and Caledon. Could he be involved in covering up the death at the Abraxas house?
Abraxas promises stability in turmoil. The Abraxas Society is reeling from the sudden departure of their president, Diamond Washington. After only one semester in power, Abraxans were surprised to discover that the president's quarters were vacant on Monday morning, 2 weeks before the end of the semester. Washington left behind a note saying that she was leaving school and resigning from the presidency, but did not offer any explanations. Abraxas is currently scheduling an emergency election for the presidency, and some members were wondering if the group is in trouble. However, Vin Long, the previous president, thinks the society has a bright future. Listen, being the president is hard, but it's not go off the grid hard, Long said. When I got to Caledon, I was a gawky theatre kid with a crush on Jack Harrison. Abraxa was a beautiful refuge from the stress of college, and its members have gone on to do great things in many industries. Long himself may be proof of Abraxa's magic touch. He recently celebrated a promotion to Director of Administration at Caledon and was just named the first ever recipient of the school's Regents Chair grant, which will allow him to pursue an MBA.
Someone is desperate to cover up this kid's death from decades ago. Why? And what does it have to do with the fire? Mabon's history is darker and more mysterious than anyone realizes. Even Loretta.
So, September 24th, 1984, Dark Magic at Caledon, Special Investigation. I feel like I've read these when I was getting stuff for Loretta, but it's good to just refresh. Did you know that here on our very own campus, an occult society might be practicing the dark arts? They've even been known to play Dungeons and Dragons. This reporter won't name the group, who have threatened previous investigators with liberal lawsuits, but I can exclusively report that last Saturday a Madband party took place off campus. Attendees wore masks and drank potions from emerged goblets. At midnight, an unknown ritual task took place in the basement. This photograph was obtained from an anonymous source who was eager to convince me that Mabon isn't satanic, it just celebrates the circle of death and rebirth, and that the rumors of human sacrifice are greatly exaggerated. The source ended the conversation after I asked whether their fame Hall of Secrets contains, as many speculated, a portal to hell.
Owen is corrupt, and I know he is up to something. But does any of it have to do with the fire? Abraxas wanted an inspection to prove their house didn't need to be demolished. But maybe someone was more concerned about the dead body being discovered? I didn't realize how involved Yasmin has been since leaving the presidency. I wonder how much she knows about the Abraxas house.
Probably a lot. Who the fucking knows at this point? But former President Fayyad's connection to Caledon University is far from over. In fact, it may be stronger than ever. When I was president, I was always jumping from one emergency to the next. As chair of the Board of Regents, I can take a bird's eye view of Caledon and its place within the sisterhood of academia. I have many projects I am excited to pursue. Those projects range from the relatively small mentoring the newest Regents Chair grant recipient, Viet Long, a promised young administrator and MBA candidate, to the massive support in President Teller's bold Caledon 2.0 plan to reshape the school.
Owen is a young and ambitious new president. What wouldn't he be capable of to protect his Caledon 2.0 plan?
Caledon 2.0 development plan ready to break ground. President Teller describes plan as ambitious, yet critical for ensuring Caledon's future. 4 new buildings, 35 acres of development, completions slated for 2032.
Owen risked his whole presidency to demolish the Abraxas house illegally. Is he about to start a fire to finish the job?
Fire will not demolish the building located at 3180 Vermont Street, hereafter referred to as the Abraxas House, until received a signed order of demolition from the Lakeport County Court. Said order is conjugated upon a visit from structural engineers scheduled to take place on Monday, September 23rd, once the structural engineer, herefore referred as the engineer, confirms that the building is as damaged beyond repair. The order of demolition can be resubmitted in the Lakeport County Court. If the engineer reports contraction and demolition, the matter will be referred to the Lakeport Historical Commission for further review. Said provisions have been agreed upon by Caledon University and Lakeport Historical Commission.
Owen, members of the board, even Vin. They all worked together to bring down the Abraxas house. But did they know about the body? Or is it a coincidence?
As Sherlock says, the universe is rarely that lazy.
Chloe has dug up a lot about the threats on the Lakeport side. Don't know what I would have done without her. Joey lost everything in the storm and stands to lose even more if the Caledon expansion goes through. He has every reason to be angry.
I don't want to read all of that.
Lucas reshaped his whole personality around fighting academic corruption. Is it just talk, or would he actually attack Caledon? Moses was able to recreate the flyer I saw during the fire, but I still don't know what Loretta's March means. It must have been Loretta's death from the illegal demolition that led to the original fire.
Loretta's March. Right, that makes sense. But does any of it lead to a fire in this timeline?
The anger behind this Lakeport protest is truly... It feels like you're so close to uncovering the violent protester from the message board.
I hope so. And I hope it's enough to stop the fire.
Chloe, have you seen this about Ren?
Yeah. He's been a tough one to connect with, but maybe this article will help. Thanks.
Big Brothers of Vermont provide mentorship support. Like many Little Brother participants, Rennie Lartry, age 11, has grown up without a father figure in his life after being abandoned at a young age. This led to a destruct that made it difficult for his Big Brother volunteer, Troy, to overcome. Ren is a sweet kid, but it can take time to really build a bond with someone who has learned to have their guard up. This is all I could find on Ren on the internet.
This group has been growing and organizing for some time, and it's all been leading to today's protest.
Committee for Lakeport Justice, all concerned citizens of Lakeport, and anyone aligned against the corrupt expansion of Caledon University, join us. Our purpose and community will go stronger with your support. Join, fight. Information on how to get involved is available at...
Holy crap, that's a lot of firepower for one protest. The selfie that started this all, and the fire that will be here soon if we can't stop it.
don't know if you want to look at the suspect.
Moses took a very comprehensive approach to this suspect list. The timing of this protest with the fire has to mean something. But which of the protesters is the most dangerous?
Girl, God only knows. Joey, bartender, old bar destroyed in storm, leader of protest. Lucas, discarded professor, now high school teacher. Angry vendetta against Kaladin. Ren, Lakeport residents. Snapper turtle regular. Susceptible to peer pressure.
Have to appreciate Moses' thoroughness, even if I don't quite agree with any of these points.
Moses, Kel, known fire threat. Mad scientist, architect. Subconscious, pyromatic. Max, vendetta against Owen Teller. Tends to invite disaster, coincidence, controls time. Chloe, Timon arrives just as fire breaks out. Paradox issues, perhaps not aware of her actions. Max, Mae Jemison. He
I appreciate your thoroughness, but I think you can remove Mae Jemison as a
I
suspect.
know how he has his fucking lizard
Not
as
to
a
mention
suspect.
you,
Like,
Mae and Chloe.
Until exonerating evidence is presented, I'm keeping all possibilities open.
There's a lot of circumstantial evidence around Safi. But does any of it mean she'd actually start a fire?
Safi Timon arrives as fire breaks out. Paradox issues, perhaps not aware of her actions. Vendetta against her mom, also Kaladin, also us.
Caledon's two power players. Could one of them be behind all of this? Could both?
Owen, ambitions, questionable morals, committed to destroying Arbok's house, hiding evidence, insurance fraud. Yasmin, ambitious, questionable morals. Maya, incident, lied and manipulated to protect herself once. Would she again?
Would Reggie actually burn down the Abraxas house? And Vin. He's the ultimate puppet master. But why would he start the fire?
Reggie, Arbok's president, pressured by Owen to destroy evidence. Seems erratic. Could he lash out? Vin? At nexus of Abraxas and administration, close to Owen and Yasmin, and invested in Caledon. No one secret keeper.
Thank you for helping Chloe yesterday.
I'm not sure how much I helped her. I don't know if anyone could. I'm highly concerned.
I know my powers are imperfect. But I don't think they would undo the choice I made to save Chloe all those years ago.
I've used up any scientific understanding I have on her situation. All I have left to offer is hope. As your friend, I sincerely hope reality isn't as unforgiving as it so often appears.
I don't think I've said thank you.
For what?
You came here looking for help. I don't know how much of it you found, but you definitely helped me. If we stop this fire, you'll be a hero to the whole campus.
Well, I haven't really been thinking about the whole campus. I've been thinking about you. But if we're throwing the H word around, I will take a plaque when all this is over. Or a statue.
Yeah, fucking statue of Chloe.
Statue for sure. Your hair will be carved from the finest emerald, and your tattoos will glow in the dark.
Hell yeah. I'm gonna hold you to that.
So I feel like I have looked at everything.
Okay, what do we know about the fire?
We know it centers around the Abraxas house. Either because of the body, or Owen's plans, or both.
I agree. That's a plausible outcome, but we don't know it's true. Just because the fire happened one way before, doesn't mean it'll play out the same way now. I think at this point we have to consider the fire might be a constant. You've made many changes to reality, yet it remains. Last time it was Loretta's death at the demolition that led to it, but now there was no demolition, so we don't know. It could be Abraxas, it could be the protest, it could be any of those other suspects on the board. There's no way to know. Furthermore, every step we take to stop the fire, even something as small as this conversation, is likely to shake the snow globe again and change what causes it.
So the more we do, the less we know? That's fucking stupid.
No, that's reality.
So you're saying, despite everything we've done, we're no closer to stopping the fire? That it's hopeless?
I'm saying we just can't know.
Hold up, professors. There's one giant variable that wasn't in your equation last time. Me. We know reality is obsessed with mind-fucking me right now. Maybe whatever is going on with me and Safi will, I don't know, cancel out the fire? Maybe the fact that I'm here this time, if I can figure my shit out, is the missing piece. Max? What's up?
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with Chloe.
Last reality, you were here. You came to find me and I was gone, but I guess you met Moses.
How do you know?
Because I saw you. You were passed out from the smoke. Moses was carrying you before you...
Oh. Why didn't you tell me?
I've been so focused on you and us and stopping this fire. I didn't want to derail it all. But that was last time. Like Moses said, everything is different. Now we know it's coming.
Yeah. And we still can't stop it. What if the fire isn't the only constant? What if our deaths are, too?
It's possible.
No! It doesn't work that way. It can't.
Whew. There is only one thing to do when reality fucks you this hard. I'm gonna go smoke.
Oh, Chloe.
That really messed Chloe up. I should wrap up here and go check on her.
I mean, like, ultimately, like, I feel like I don't regret, you know, being honest with Chloe, because I feel like that's probably the best sort of thing you could do. But at the same time, it's kind of like, don't really want to fucking, like, hurt her feelings or anything like that.
Night smoking. I should see how she's doing. Stay safe, Moses.
You too.
How are you feeling?
I think you mean, any last words?
Please don't joke about that.
You could have given me a heads up, you know?
I'm sorry. I couldn't let myself imagine a world where it happened again.
I get it. I just got you back, too. There are things I can't let myself think about either.
Still, I'm sorry. I'm going to the admin building. Hopefully Owen is there, and I can confront him with the evidence. What about you and Moses?
I'm gonna head to the Turtle. The protesters should be meeting there soon. If I can figure out who's plotting violence on Caledon today, I can tell Noelle, and maybe we can stop this. I'm basically an honorary member of the Lakeport Townies. Someone is gonna let something slip. I know it. I wanted to...
I would, have... You first.
Okay. This weekend has been... I've never had so many emotions at once. Excited, scared, utterly mind-fucked. But underneath it all, I've only really felt one thing. I am so incredibly happy to be here with you, Max. Whatever comes next. Your turn.
I don't know what I was gonna say. I just still can't believe you're here.
We'll get through this, Max. This isn't another goodbye.
Okay. So, I think I'm gonna leave this episode here. Feel like it could possibly go into a whole different sort of section, so I will see you in part 9.